Craig from Scratch Golf Life. Today is a very exciting day. Today is new irons day. Yes, straight out the box, straight on the golf course. We're going to hit them for the first time. We're going to see how they go. But also, I loved my PXG Generation 2 irons. Why have I upgraded to Generation 3? And I've never bought irons in this way before. I've put a composite set together with two different types of iron into one set. I'm also going to explain why I've done that, all the theory behind it. Let's get cracking. Just to let you know that because we've had an enormous amount of rain in the past few weeks, we've got mats, compulsory mats on the fairways just to protect the course. So we will drop a few balls in the rough so we can hit some iron shots off actual turf. I'm going to hit on the pitching wedge. So nice to have a pitching wedge for my first shot with these new PXGs. Now they do feel just a little bit more heavier in the head than my Generation 2 irons. That might just take a bit of getting used to. But if we just put a good swing on this, I'm actually quite nervous. Yeah, just on the front of the green. Didn't hit it brilliantly. Again, it just felt a bit strange. Let's have another go. I'm in the rough here, by the way, so I don't have to use a mat. Hit that one well. Yeah, that one's up there near pin eye. Okay, so given the fact that I absolutely loved my PXG Generation 2 irons, why on earth have I decided to spend money and upgrade to Generation 3? Well, simply, I've got the PXG second generation irons in the tour spec, which is what I want because I want all that feel and feedback and playability. But in the longer irons, in the 5 and 6 iron, they are a very small head. So I've decided to go to Generation 3 because I really love PXG irons now. I'm a really big believer in their irons. They just feel phenomenal. And I've got the tour spec in the short irons, and I've got the player's spec in the slightly longer irons, which are a little bit bigger head, a little bit more forgiveness. But you know, they're not a game improvement iron. They're still, well, the P stands for players. So I feel like I'm getting the best of both worlds by having the tour spec in the short irons, the players spec in the longer irons, just to get that little bit more forgiveness. And basically the reason for that is, you know, even as a scratch golfer, golf's hard enough as it is. Don't want to be making it any harder for myself. So that's the theory. Those longer irons hopefully going to give me a little bit more forgiveness. Let's see how we get on. I hit this 5 iron, so this is in the P version, and like I said before, this is one of the main reasons why I've changed, because I want something with a little bit of a bigger head, a little bit more forgiveness in the longer irons. So let's see how this goes. It's into a bit of breeze this, so it's going to leave me quite a long shot in. Oh, I've ripped that. Oh, that felt lovely. Oh, that did feel nice. Oh yeah, I'm loving that. That's a great start. From looking down on top, the iron at the front is the 8 iron in the tour spec, and the iron at the back is the 7 iron. So you can see that it's just a little bit thicker in the top line. The head is just a little bit bigger, and it's just a little bit more offset. But you know what? If no one told you, you wouldn't really think that they were irons from two different sets. Oh, that is lovely. What an absolutely gorgeous feeler is off these irons. I mean, my Generation 2s, that was the reason why I loved them so much, was the feel in the short irons in particular, and that just felt absolutely gorgeous. was a bit aggressive, wasn't it? But gorgeous to look down on these. I do like them. Okay. Ball's a little bit below my feet. Oh, that is lovely. Oh, that's all over it. Yes, 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 yes. Even on a cold winter's day in December, the 12th at Pleasanton is just a stunning par 3. Okay, we've got 150 uphill. So until I do a bag mapping session on the Skytrack, I don't actually know how far these irons go. I've got a 7-iron here, but I think this is going to have to be a good one to get it all the way up to that green, I think. Or certainly up to the pin. You know, that's got on the green, and I didn't actually hit that very well. So there you go. Well, based on the way I've hit those irons today, I'd have to say that I feel like I've made the right choice, because I've still got that feel that I like with the Tour spec irons, but certainly with the Players, the P spec irons, where you get that bit more forgiveness. You know, I felt that a few times. I mean, on the 12th, the par 3 here, absolutely gorgeous hole. The 7-iron that I hit up the hill there was a real Healy strike. It wasn't a good strike at all, yet it still got up on the green. Now, I honestly think that with my previous Tour spec irons, I think that 7-iron would have ended up in the front bunker. So, you know, that's the reason why I've changed them. It's just to try and get that little bit of help in the longer distances. So what we need to do now is get them on the Skytrack, do a bag mapping session, see what the distances are, see if there's any gap problems between the irons. I'm not expecting them to be, because I got them in the same lofts as my previous irons. The only thing that might come out in the wash is that those P spec irons are just a little bit more powerful, and you know, those irons might go a little bit further, but we'll see. And we'll do the bag mapping session in the next video and see where we're all at, but hopefully it'll all be fine. But overall, absolutely made up with that today. So onwards and upwards. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.